bombs away. Smash him up. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. There'll be guts and blood. You won't even see his face, it would just be a mess.
It's there for all to see what he's achieved in the last, this is our third year of working together. So the result speaks for themselves, what he's done, and he's always
Boxing's full of opinions, so let them keep thinking about it. I'm more than ready for every second of the 40 minutes we're going to be in the ring.
Don, that was a great answer, because that is the only thing that people are going on.
Yeah.
There are people that they say, listen, you know Daniel inside out. You've seen him spar. You've seen how Camp's gone. You know, what's your answer to that, Don?
Well, it's more or less echoes what Daniel just said. You see, people got very short memories. They said that for Miller, they said that for Hergiff, they said that for AJ was a mismatch. And on each occasion, what more does he have to do? We just got to carry on doing what we've been doing. Fabio is talking, like Daniel just said. It's him that needs to work.
Daniel Dubois sends a brutal warning while showing intense training mindset ahead of Fabio Wardley. He is fully focused on a knockout finish and believes this fight will turn into a violent battle. His confidence is extreme as he predicts heavy damage and a stoppage. Dubois is mentally locked in and ready for a war inside the ring.
Prediction, how the fight goes, how do you win?
Win by any means necessary.
KO?
Yeah, by any means necessary,
Can you
mate.
see anything but?
Bombs away.
And,
We're going to break him down. Smash him up.
Both,
blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere.
Listen,
There'll be guts and blood. You won't even see his face. It would just be a mess.
Listen, you're both still trading. Are you still there? 11, 12.
Yeah?
Final bell. I say if you're both still
I'll
trading.
be there every second of that 40 minutes.
My top 5 heavyweight boxers right now in the world are me, and now after me, I don't know. My top 5 heavyweights in the world right now, I'd say I've got 3 like top guys upcoming. You got the new kid Atama. They got other guys, a few other guys. Don't want to talk about it now.
Ben Davison highlights the progress Fabio Wardley has made in boxing and how the sport has changed his career completely. He respects the level Fabio has reached and the opponents he has overcome. This builds confidence around Fabio's rise and shows why he is seen as a serious contender. At the same time, it sets the stage for a big challenge against Daniel Dubois.
Speaks to it. I think you got somebody that boxing's turned their life around. I think that happens time and time again, and I think he's common, and that's what makes boxing great. But I think the background to the achievements and the level of the guys he's beating, yeah, I think you'd be hard pushed to find someone doing what Fabio and
Daniel Dubois speaks with calm confidence as he explains his continuous improvement through experience. He shows maturity in his approach, focusing on better preparation rather than changing his identity as a fighter. The mention of team gatherings highlights strong unity and mental focus in his camp, especially ahead of a high-pressure fight.
And you're looking in phenomenal shape, I must say. But what has anything changed? Are you doing anything different now?
Just doing it better, getting better with experience and time. So yeah, just improving.
And something else that went viral, I'm going to bring it up anyway, since to put this to bed. Something else that's been viral, that it's been known that you have gatherings before fights, and it was before the AJ fight. I know you had one, and before the Usyk fight as well. Do you still have those gatherings? Do they still
Yeah, there'll
continue?
be a bigger one for this one. There'll be a bigger one, mate.
Great.
Wicked, not even me could come up with that.
That's a great. I weren't expecting that, to be fair.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, brilliant. So, no, I'm loving that attitude, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
No, but
That's
no.
the mood.
Lawrence Osweek raises serious questions about mindset in boxing. suggesting fighters sometimes need strong belief even if it looks like delusion from the outside. While he doubts Fabio Wardley's mentality under pressure, both Dubois and Fabio have already shown they can handle tough moments in the ring. This adds more fire to the debate ahead of a dangerous clash.
I'm pretty sure Daniel said the same thing going into the Usyk fight, but to be fair, boxers are delusional, they've got to be. As a fighter, you've got to convince yourself that the losses and mistakes is experience, it'll make you better. Otherwise, you would just give up. Ade says to Fabio, when the going gets tough, Daniel maybe doesn't have what he has.
Has shied away from the challenge in some situations, yeah. But in others, again, it swings and roundabouts with him.
Unfortunately, I can't really argue. In the Usyk fight, he got put down, looked straight at his corner, the ref waved it off, he stood up and walked perfectly back to his corner. I'm just saying.
Fabio Wardley admits Daniel Dubois used to get the better of him in sparring, showing how far both fighters have come since those early days. It highlights Dubois' natural strength and advantage at the time, but also proves Fabio's growth into a world-level contender. This past history now adds serious intrigue because both men are completely different fighters heading into a much bigger and more dangerous fight.
You sparred with Daniel in the past. How was that?
Painful. I sparred with Daniel a lot in the very, very, very early stages of me turning professional. I'd barely been professional a year, I think. And I used to go down to the old Peacock gym when he was under Martin Bowers a lot and spar with him then. And obviously he was way, 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 way ahead of me in terms of levels and still big, strong, and had some great attributes and I didn't, and I wasn't those things, and I was learning and I was figuring things out. So yeah, them sessions were quite painful, and I took a lot of shots, took a lot of hits, and was taking things kind of very head on. Wasn't really sure on how to ride a shot or anything. I was just kind of taking them. So yeah, and a lot of those spars, I've got no qualms in saying I'm holding my hands up. Like, he got the better of me, but that was 8.
Don Charles reflects on his connection with Daniel Dubois and the impact of their professional relationship. It shows a deep respect between coach and fighter even after separation, highlighting how important trust and guidance is in Dubois' career. This also adds emotional weight to Daniel's journey, showing he is not just physically developing, but also dealing with changes in his team structure while preparing for big fights like Fabio Wardley.
Privately, Daniel's father in particular, he recognized what I've done for Daniel and the father. And I too recognize what they done for me as a coach. So it's a mutual thing. Like I said, it was a sudden ending, and that doesn't sit well with me in the way that it, and I haven't got this entitlement that I must be Daniel Dubois' coach.
No, fair enough.
But the timing of it, when 48 hours prior to me being dismissed, sacked, the conversations I was having with Daniel's father didn't suggest, no, that's the only thing that doesn't sit well with me. But like I said, I've digested it, I've acknowledged it, accepted it, processed it, and I've accepted it, and life
is the person who I'd have as the favourite, and obviously that's Fabio Wardley. His resume in his last 4 or 5 fights have been really good, as was Daniel Dubois before the Usyk fight. So it depends what the Usyk fight took out to Dubois. You know, will he be questioning himself, being accused of quitting again? Could have got up by certain people in the press, things like that, and these things will be playing on his mind, and it's whether he can come out and say, right, I'll fucking show yous, or he'll go within himself a little bit. I think it'll be the former, but I think the hand speed of Fabio Wardley will cause Dubois problems. He can be hit clean. Obviously, Wardley will have to be on high alert and can't afford to really make one mistake.
Duke McKenzie breaks down the raw danger of heavyweight boxing, where one clean shot can completely change everything. He points out Dubois' power and experience at world level, while also questioning his movement under pressure. At the same time, Fabio Wardley is seen as a live danger because both fighters bring real knockout ability. This sets up a highly explosive clash where neither man can afford mistakes.
And as you know, in heavyweight boxing, unlike any other weight division, you're one punch from victory, one punch from disaster. So it's not a question of the first one to land, because Dubois, there isn't enough lateral movement. You can only teach him so much. Dubois he's been to the top of that tree. He's tasted world title success. He knows what it is to be a world champion. You can't really improve when you've been a world champion. I mean, you never stop learning, but it's whether you can actually take that and put it into action. For me, there's not enough movement from Daniel Dubois. And once those bullets start getting fired, then mate, once those shots start coming in, boy, someone's getting knocked out. It's gonna be, you know what, their styles are gonna blend so well. Because like I say, they're both punchers, they both box reasonably well, they both got reasonably good stamina, and as soon as that bell goes, mate, don't blink, it's gonna be, boy, you know what, like I say, I'm quite excited about that one.
Carl Froch questions Dubois' consistency, but still respects his devastating punching power at heavyweight level. He also challenges Fabio Wardley's experience against elite-level punchers, suggesting this is his biggest test so far. Despite the criticism, both fighters are clearly being taken seriously because of their knockout ability. This builds a strong narrative where power, confidence, and durability will decide everything inside the ring.
I wonder, when it comes on top for him, Daniel Dubois, what's up there and does he want it? That's the only real question mark I've got over his career. Obviously, losing to Usyk's no disgrace, but he's a massive puncher, big, hard hitter. And Fabio Wardley has never really been in there. You've got Justice Hooney, you've got Joseph Parker, you've got Fraser Clark. None of them are really bangers, are they? None of them can really punch hard for heavyweight. I'm sure if they hit you on the chin, it'd hurt. But somebody like me who's got a granite chin, I think...
Spencer Oliver focuses on the mental side of Daniel Dubois, suggesting his success depends heavily on belief and focus. Physically, Dubois already has the size and power, but the real difference comes from mindset and confidence under pressure. This adds another layer to the fight because Fabio Wardley also carries strong self-belief, making this not just a physical battle, but a mental war as well.
It's all about mindset. Dom recognises that. It's not about the physicalities with Daniel Dubois. Never has been. He's a big, strong guy, and if you get his mind right and he's that self-belief there, and that's what Dom will be working on with him.
There's not many that should beat him ever.
No.
Duke McKenzie explains how Fabio Wardley has grown into a more complete fighter after becoming a world champion. That extra confidence and experience makes him more dangerous in every round. His win over Joseph Parker shows he can handle pressure and still finish strong when it matters. At the same time, Daniel Dubois brings serious danger with his jab and raw power, which has troubled elite opponents before. This makes the fight extremely balanced where small technical details like jab control and timing could decide the outcome. Both fighters are improving versions of themselves, which is why this matchup is seen as so unpredictable and exciting.
Because Fabio Wardley's a world champion now in his own right. And that 5% I'm just talked to you about, he's 5% better now than what he was before he won the title, because that's what it gives you when you win a world title. Now, he's just beaten Joseph Parker, right? And messed him up quite badly. It wasn't an easy fight. It ebbed and flowed for periods in that fight, but ultimately, Wardley got the job done. That's what he does. He gets the job done. Look at his career. Now, he would have improved. And a lot is to be said of Daniel Dubois because he's got an excellent jab. That was the difference between him and AJ when they fought, was that jab. It was just beautiful. Wardley's got a good jab. And if Wardley's jab has improved since winning that title, then it's a battle.
Ade Oladipo breaks down this fight as a true 50-50 heavyweight war, highlighting both fighters' strengths and weaknesses. Fabio Wardley's punching power is seen as dangerous enough to change any fight instantly, while Daniel Dubois brings early fight intensity that can overwhelm opponents quickly. The key concern is durability versus power, especially if Wardley gets caught early. At the same time, both fighters are being praised for their recent runs against top-level opposition, proving this is not a normal domestic clash, but a serious world-level fight. where both men have earned their respect.
Jesus Christ, man. That's just sensational. Honestly, that is just brutality at its best. I have picked against Fabio 2 or 3 times. I will never pick against him again. That being said, I picked against Dubois a couple of times. I think it's 50-50, and this isn't fencing because I 51-49 Fabio. Fabio can crack, unlike any heavyweight I think right now in the division, but he takes a lot of punishment. Like, we've seen it, and I don't think you can take that type of punishment early from Dubois. But it's a tremendous fight. And look, if it does happen, credit to both. Credit to Dubois. To do Usyk, Miller, Hrgovic, AJ, Usyk, Wardley is better than any run minus Usyk in the heavyweight division. And, by the way, Parker was supposed to be squeezed in there as well.
Fabio Wardley shows complete belief in his knockout ability and endurance across all rounds. He makes it clear that he carries power late into fights, which makes him dangerous at any stage. His confidence is built on experience and results, especially finishing opponents under pressure. However, against Daniel Dubois, this power clash becomes even more dangerous because Dubois is also known for early explosive finishes. This creates a scenario where both fighters are constantly threatening a stoppage, making every round unpredictable and high risk from start to finish.
The best competitor out there I can find who's available, who wants to scrap and get it on.
All your fights, bar one, all your wins bar one has been by knockout. That's kind of what you do, right? It's written on the tin, as they say. You expect to knock out Daniel Dubois. I mean, we've seen you go points, the draw with Fraser Clark, you can go deep in fights, but you expect to knock this man out.
Yeah, look, I've done it before. In terms of going the distance, it's something I know I've got in the locker, it's something I know I can do, but also, like you say, as a proven record, I knock people out. And whether that be first, second, third round, or 10, 11, 12, I carry that power all the way through. I carry that heart, determination and game all the way through. Every minute of every round, I'm in the fight. There's not a second of the fight where you think I'm down and out.
Daniel Dubois shows no fear stepping straight back into elite-level opposition after a setback. Instead of taking a safer route, he chooses the toughest possible challenge, which shows strong mentality and ambition. Calling it a proper domestic scrap highlights how personal and intense this fight has become. Fabio Wardley is also in a similar mindset, meaning both fighters are willingly stepping into danger. This makes the matchup even more exciting because neither man is looking for an easy night, only a statement win at the highest level.
Champion, you obviously have a say in this fight as well. Why did you want to go straight into this one after a defeat? Most people have an easier one after a defeat, just to kind of get back on the horse, so to speak. You've gone straight into what many consider the #2 heavyweight in the world. Why have you gone straight there?
I think it's perfect for me. This fight, you know, you ain't a southpaw or anything like that. This is the domestic scrap I need. This is, you know, juicy for me. You know, this is proper boxing now. Back at home.
I'm coming out southpaw, so he's gonna be.
Both fighters openly accept that this will be a painful and violent heavyweight battle with no easy moments. There is full awareness that cuts, damage, and pressure are part of the fight from the opening bell. What stands out is the shared mindset, where both Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley embrace danger as part of becoming great. Neither is avoiding risk, which makes this matchup even more explosive. This is not just about winning, but about proving who can survive and dominate under the harshest conditions inside the ring.
Both smile when I say that, where for me it's quite scary. Do you accept that this is going to be one of those painful fights?
Yeah, I think that's a given. Whether it be him, Joseph Parker, AJ Fury, Usyk, whatever. At this level of the game, there's no easy rides no more. There's no comfy cruise through the win and have it nice and easy. Like, it's gonna be a scrap. And especially with the way we two go at it, yeah, there's gonna be a few cuts, a bit of blood, and all the rest to go with it.
You liking that?
Blood sport, yeah. I love it.
Why? Why do you love that danger to it?
Nah, this is you need to take chances if you want to be great. If you want to be great and do something, you know, to go down in history for, you need to take chances and risks, and this is what we are. It's what we live for.
Both fighters openly accept that this will be a painful and violent heavyweight battle with no easy moments. There is full awareness that cuts, damage, and pressure are part of the fight from the opening bell. What stands out is the shared mindset, where both Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley embrace danger as part of becoming great. Neither is avoiding risk, which makes this matchup even more explosive. This is not just about winning, but about proving who can survive and dominate under the harshest conditions inside the ring.